Recently, Roblox has done something that I'd rank as one of the most questionable and bizarre moves they've ever made, and it all revolves around a YouTuber named Schlep, someone well known in the community for exposing and other bad actors on the platform. Yet instead of supporting his efforts, Roblox completely banned him from ever playing again, and to make it worse, they sent him an actual legal notice, a cease and desist warning that if he even tries to log into the game again, they reserve the right to take him to court. This situation has blown up across the internet, with countless creators and even major news outlets jumping in to cover it, many of those videos already pulling millions of views, while the few who have stayed silent or refused to talk about it are now facing criticism as the community calls them out for avoiding the subject. Roblox has put out a public statement targeting YouTubers who investigate and expose problems on the platform, a decision that many see as placing creators who make this kind of content in a vulnerable position and under increased scrutiny from the company. Roblox even tried to cover the situation up by removing thousands of free Schlep shirts, hoping the controversy would fade away. This situation has exploded online, with major YouTubers getting involved, including Penguin Zero, Jadon, who has collaborated with Schlep before, Creecroft, and even Schlep's own video, which quickly surpassed 1 million views in just a few days. Some of Roblox's star creators, like CubeInk and Steak, have gone all out in showing their support, with CubeInk even boldly changing their username to Free Schlep. And the craziest part is that Roblox's new rules make it clear that standing up like this could actually get you banned. Creators putting their accounts on the line highlights just how serious this has gotten and how much the community is fighting back, and it's not only fans taking notice, law enforcement is reportedly looking into it as well. I don't know if this is 100% real, but a message claimed to be from the Arkansas State Police is urging David Baszucki to resign as Roblox CEO over safety, transparency, and trust issues, and the fact that so many people are reacting to it shows just how much pressure there is for action. Roblox has fully banned Schlep, but keeps accounts belonging to predators such as Kaneko Kitten, who manipulated a 16-year-old, and another user who targeted a 17-year-old named Narpi, remain fully active, even after openly admitting to their actions, showing just how little the platform is doing to actually protect its users. Also, Roblox continues to allow games like Dollhouse RP and Public Bathroom Simulator, which are suggestive and borderline inappropriate, to remain on the platform despite community complaints, and yet they still refuse to take real action. Also, there's a parody Twitter account called David Baszucki Parody, and the name makes it obvious it's not real. It mostly posted fake AI-generated pictures of David Baszucki in funny scenarios, and for a while it was harmless, just a silly meme page. But recently, the account made what would be its final post before being completely deleted from Twitter, reportedly because of Roblox. The account's final post was an AI-generated image of David Baszucki holding a sign reading #FreeSchlep, and only a few hours later, it was completely wiped from Twitter. This sudden disappearance has led many to believe Roblox was responsible for taking it down. Some rumors have been going around claiming the account owner was sued, which is probably not true, but it's possible Roblox had simply had enough and took the account down to stop those tweets from being seen. Check out this tweet from Ruben Sim. Roblox's chief safety officer Matthew Kaufman just dumped over $800,000 worth of stock. This comes right after the company threatened legal action through a cease and desist to the predator catcher at RealSchlep, and coincides with calls for his resignation. Money sign Roblox. The money sign before Roblox is the ticker symbol for Roblox's stock. And then there's a screenshot showing Roblox Corporation's chief safety officer selling shares, with the reporter's name visible, and the amount listed as $802,019. Following up on the tweet, Ruben posted a correction, saying the sale actually happened on the 7th, a day before Schlep received the cease and desist email from Roblox on the 8th. At first, this might seem insanely suspicious. The Roblox chief safety officer dumps all his shares right at the peak, just before a cease and desist is sent out. It's easy to think he was cashing out early, knowing backlash would hit and the stock price could drop. But Jandel, the creator of Grow a Garden, stepped in to clarify under the tweet, explaining that the sale was part of a 10b5-1 plan, meaning it had been arranged long beforehand. In this case, it was actually scheduled on November 4, 2024, something you can verify in the official filing. Ruben followed up by pointing out how wild the timing still was. Right after the sale went through, Schlep was banned and hit with the cease and desist. It almost feels like they were just waiting for the deal to close before pulling the trigger on such a controversial move. On top of all that, Roblox has actually responded to the situation. This comes from an article on PCMag.com written by investigative journalist Stephen Asarch. The headline reads, "Why did Roblox ban a popular YouTuber who hunts predators?" Efforts by the creator Schlep has led to 6 arrests, but he contends Roblox is targeting him for highlighting the platform's safety issues. Like I mentioned earlier, Roblox isn't too happy about these videos because investors see them, get worried, and decide not to put their money into the platform. Now, let's get into what Roblox officially told the reporter. It's important to speak with the right sources to really understand how vigilant individuals and groups operate, e.g. violating policies around sharing personally identifiable information, engaging in bad conversations, lying about their ages, etc. All while having a profit motive to evade detection, instead providing companies like ours with all the information to take the necessary action, a representative says. Another section of the article states, the Roblox platform is broken up into thousands of different games that can be made by anyone, including certain condo experiences made for inappropriate purposes. After I interviewed, Schlep shared a couple of servers for me to check out the problem firsthand. When I joined, multiple users in public chat were asking to meet in private messages for questionable reasons. At one point, when a player said they were underage and asked not to be bothered, another replied suggesting they pretend to be older because that's what some people prefer. But yeah, when Schlep saw what that official Roblox representative said about him, he said this. Roblox responded, "We send you everything, we create YouTube videos showcasing the chat logs, we send you the Google Drives we give to the cops, you never made a line with me. And in multiple instances, you only banned arrested bad people after I released a massive video on it." What's wild is, Schlep actually has a point. Some of the people he's already called out are still active on Roblox like nothing happened. This really shows how flawed Roblox's moderation is, probably leaning way too much on bots to do the work, and honestly, anyone can see that's never going to handle problems like this properly. On top of everything, Schlep responded by saying, "Profit motive is the most disgusting part. I was groomed by someone in the community, and now I'm trying to raise awareness about what's really going on. Kids should never have to experience that. My goal is to stop it and educate others. There's a lot I do behind the scenes that people never even see." Honestly, it's strange Roblox's representative would even say that. In the article, the Roblox spokesperson made it sound like Schlep's only doing this for money, but that clearly isn't true. From what he's shown, his aim is to make the platform safer, not just make a quick buck from videos. John Shedlitsky, a former Roblox admin who's well known and respected in the community, also shared his thoughts on the Schlep situation. When someone named Splitgame asked him about it, Shedlitsky replied that he had no opinion and wasn't even aware of what it was about. Now what I think about it is that, it's annoying people that'll take a bunch of random facts that don't add up and say it's definitely what happened without knowing any of the details. Shortly after, another person replied, "We know literally everything about the situation." Schlep showed cease and desist. Roblox made a blog post saying that vigilant groups are not allowed anymore and literally everything adds up and now we know details, so I don't know what you're talking about. Then says, "It sounds to me that you know maybe 10% of the details." Roblox hardly ever sues users for anything, including in the past felony hacking and wire fraud. He points out that this makes it pretty clear there's a specific reason they acted in this case. He follows it up with, "And then if the answer is something that rhymes with, well, Roblox likes pedos, then you're just a moron," which obviously didn't sit well with many people. The replies were full of disagreement, and let's just say the reactions weren't exactly friendly. And then someone named Epical says, "Then please tell us the other 90%. To which he replies, "Why would I know the other 90%? I haven't worked at Roblox for 11 years and I just found out about this morning. Why are you so eager to believe the first thing someone tells you?" Honestly, Shedlitsky isn't wrong. It doesn't make much sense for people to rely on him for the full story when he's not up to speed on all the details, and he hasn't been at Roblox in over 11 years. Also, Creecroft weighed in on the situation. He mentioned that some of the biggest Roblox YouTubers have been talking about a potential mass exit from the Roblox Star program. Roblox developers are meeting fans at RDC, and a few sponsorships could be at risk because of Roblox's recent actions. When someone asked, "Will you attend RDC 25?" Creecroft said he's still debating it, but it's probably a no. RDC is a convention where Roblox content creators and developers get together, and a lot of well-known YouTubers and developers are choosing to skip the event as a form of protest. Also during the Hatch event, Roblox invited a developer known as the Official Teddy, who was creating extremely inappropriate games. As a result, several developers pulled their games from the event, and many Roblox YouTubers refused to cover it, ultimately forcing Roblox to issue a public apology and ban Teddy. Things are looking pretty rough for Roblox at the moment. On top of that, news is coming from Indonesia, where the government is reportedly considering a ban on the platform. The article is titled, "Indonesia Considers Roblox Ban Over Child Safety Concerns Immoral Content." The country's education minister is seriously thinking about blocking Roblox, similar to what Turkey and Qatar have done. On another note, there are some rumors going around, and just to be clear, none of this is confirmed. Some reports claim that Roblox CEO David Baszucki is connected to some very controversial political figures, including a person named Jeffrey. Once again, these are just unverified allegations being shared by others. It looks like investors might start backing away from Roblox, and a lot of attention is turning away from the CEO. The stock is already taking a hit, and in the coming weeks, it could drop even further. Some estimates suggest it might fall to around $70, which would be a serious blow. That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and sub. Anyways, peace.